So today I'm going to talk about forgiveness. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, just forgiving. Not maybe forgetting, but moving past it and becoming stronger for it. Now in our lives, we transgress against others. They transgress against us. And it makes us sad. It makes us angry. It makes us resentful. It does all sorts of things. And the easiest way to deal with it is to believe that we're right, they're wrong, end of story. Oh, I can't believe they did what they did. But life is more complicated than that. It always is. With everything in life, there's always many factors that are encouraging something to occur or discouraging it to occur. Some of them internal, some of them external, some of them changeable, some of them not. So it's something that requires a deep level of empathy and understanding. You have to look at the other person and understand why it is the way that they're acting, and not take it personally against yourself. Because someone who's angry, hurt, wounded, they're not going to be a great person to you. But why are they the way they are? If you helped cause it, don't take it personally. That's part of life. You have to have empathy for that person. You have to have understanding. Because was it not the empathy and the lack of understanding in the first place that may have caused the issue? So if there's no more empathy, if there's no more understanding, then how can you ever hope to change what happened? So, in the last couple of months, I've learned a huge amount about understanding people, understanding what motivates them, understanding what motivates myself, what causes me to do the things I do, to be able to reflect, to be able to understand. And the thing is, part of forgiveness too is to realize that people change. They're constantly changing over time. Sometimes they're changing because of things happening to them. Sometimes they're changing because they're actively choosing to. And people do change. It's what they do. Sometimes they change for the better. Sometimes they change for the worse. It just depends. So, sometimes you can help them become better. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes they have to do it on their own. It's just the way life is. It all sounds very simple. But in my experience, it's very complicated. Sometimes people will do things that they don't even want to do just because it makes them feel better. But in their hearts of hearts, they're breaking. So what do you do with stuff like that? Do you go along and play the game? Or do you remove yourself from it and try to understand it and not take it personally? I don't know. Still working on this. Still a work in progress. Something that I believe will make me a better person. I believe will make anyone a better person. Because if you can understand yourself, it's the first step in being able to understand someone else. And if you can understand them, you can have empathy for them. You can understand why they do what they do. And in the long run, it'll just be better. It'll be easier. Life will just be happier. More filled with love and joy. Less filled with sorrow, pain, regret, and resentment. Because no one wants to live a life filled with pain, sorrow, regret, and resentment. At least I don't. So, that's my idea.